Hello everyone, welcome to Cornflower Crafts. My nickname is Corn, and today I thought we might try, at least I might try on video, to do with the Russian piping, well, Russian tip. I'm going to clean that off. See, it's supposed to be a rose. And it's got a personality, I think. I've heard other people who are doing the real frosting and saying the same thing, that you kind of got to get used to it. Excuse me. I have down some wax paper, and so I've placed them here. And as you see, the first one came out white, and I'm okay with that. What I have done in the bag is I have coated the outside with white and then the inside with a darker pink, or I guess a little brighter, I'd say, when it's up against that white. And you press and up, press and up, press and up. Boy, that's different from what I was doing here, isn't it? Sometimes if I don't like one, it goes back. It goes back in the bag. Press and up. What I'm going to try to do is make enough of these to put on the top of, I still have it here. My last video, we did this together, and I'd like to put the all roses on the top of there if I get it enough. I don't have tons of the spackling in here, but let's see how we do. Up, you press and release. Oh, now see, sometimes that happens. Sometimes I think it's best to wipe this off. Let's try it before we wipe it off, and see how we do. So we're going to press and release, press and release, press and release. And the reason I do it like this instead of on the cake itself is because I'm brand new at this, and I hope to be confident in the future where I just take, you know, my palette knife like this and just scoop it off if I don't like how it came out. But for now, I do it this way. Excuse me. I wait till they dry, and then I take my gem tack. You can also take, what is that glue? Crazy glue that you can get at Dollar Tree, and, you know, adhere them to the top of the cake or the side of the cake with that. Ooh, that came out interesting, didn't it? Now we're getting more of the white and less of the pink. And this is the first time I have, oh, look how big that one came out. This is the first time I've done this where I've worked with two colors. Before I just did pink, solid pink, and solid white. Not going to be a whole lot left for us to try because this tip is super large. Look at that. But I think, even though these petals have fallen in, I think I can do with, you know, here and here. I think I can use those on the top of that cake. And yes, would they stay if I did it on the top of the cake now? Oh, these close completely. Uh-oh. I don't think this one's going to work. Ah, they did. They're interesting, aren't they? It's all in the pressure and the release. But see, we're down to here now, so, you know, we'd have to push. Let's see if we can do it if we actually just push in. Yeah, we can still do it. Hopefully that's showing up. I didn't know if it was going to work or not. And so I thought, well, but here's the thing. If you fail, I think on YouTube, I think it's a wonderful thing to show people that, you know, I'm not editing. There's successes and failures and everything along the way. And here's something, though, that you can do so that you don't waste anything, is open your bag up at the end. And anything that you're not happy with, I usually put my spackling in with this. Anything, I'm not happy with that one, you can scrape off, put it back in. I don't like that one either. That one's interesting. Except we're going to do that. I don't know. That one and this one are very much the same because they're very closed. I've got them so close together that it's going to be hard to scrape off. But you can scrape them off, put them back, and try again. And if it works, that's wonderful. If it doesn't, that's okay. Because at least you tried. You know? If you're like me, you don't like to waste anything. I don't find that fun. Okay. So let's see. Let's see what happens. It might not be so great, or it might not even be enough. You know, you're going to push it down as much as you can get down there. Now, this might be very variegated since we've mixed it all, you know, all over the bag instead of just in the center. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and twist it here and just see what we might get. Oops, that's closing too. Let's wipe this off on our baby wipe and see if that has anything to do with it. Or if it's just because we're at the very end. I'm going to twist it a little. Oh, I like that one. Oh, I like that one a lot. That one came out cute. And then I'm going to twist it a little bit here before I lift up. As long as we can take this petal, that's not too bad. Yay! And the thing is, let me wipe this off so you can see. The thing is, it has 3 petals on the outside. At least this tip does. I'm sure there's other ones that don't. But when it comes to that, these little, as you see, these little breaks in the petals are great spots to put your leaves. See, like this? It's nice little spots to do that. Now, what I do now is I leave this alone for 24 hours. I'll come back tomorrow afternoon, and then you can very gingerly peel them off of the wax paper. I've got tons of leaves already, but what I might try to do, I don't know if I have the typical, let's see, these leaves that I did, that is not the typical leaf tip. That, let's see, whoops. That goes like this, but it looks like a bird's beak. I know that looks like one too, and this is what I was doing my leaves with, this one and this one. This one is this is a 67, but this is Hobby Lobby tip. And this one is a 70, again, Hobby Lobby, which is Sunny Bakery, something like, okay? So that's what I did my little leaves with. And yes, I actually gave my leaves a little ruffle. I know, I like ruffles. So anywho, with this one, like I said, because at first I was like, I don't like those spaces. But if I get what I call the true leaf tip, which looks like a little bird's beak, and you're supposed to, you know, apply pressure and then just kind of release and pull it up, you know, really quick. And that's what I would like to do if I can put these on top of the cake that we did my last video, and then just do like a little leaf here, you know what I mean, between the roses. That's what I'm going to try. We'll see if I'm successful, but I really don't think I have that tip. I have to go through the ones that came with I got the little other tips like in from Amazon, and I don't know, you know, I haven't, like I said, I'm new to this, so I haven't studied them all, but if I find it, I'm going to try to do it for real. I mean, actually on the cake versus doing it this way. What the best way you can apply these to your fake bake is take your spackle and I guess I would do it in white since the base is white. And there's a tip, and I have it, but I don't have it with me. There's a tip that's just a little hole, just a small hole right in the center. And what you do is you would just like, let me get that cake that we just did. I'm talking about the tips that came with this turntable. And what you would do is just put just a little dot of the spackle there, and then put the rose, dot, rose, dot, rose, dot, rose, till you get it, you know, till you get them where you want them. And that would adhere them very well also. But if you don't want to go that route, or you don't have the tip, you can do the gem tack. At least that's what I'm finding out now. I don't know in the future how it will be, but for now, they're holding quite nicely, okay? And I just thought it might be fun for us to do that together. And I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.